might actually have some twin flame merging going on, which is you start to display the qualities that you saw within your twin. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is all about balancing energies or balancing polarities in the twin flame journey. Watch this video. Alright guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here today. If you have not already, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little notification bell so you are notified every time we come out with a new video. Today's topic is really interesting, very exciting, and it's one of the most important things that you will do on the twin flame journey, okay? So this is something that all twin flames will have to go through because, like it or not, if you're watching this video, your energies are probably not balanced at this point, and that's okay. You're exactly where you need to be, so don't think that there's something wrong with you or something that needs to be fixed. It's actually just something that is going to help you in your journey thus far and going forward. So, balancing the energies in the twin flame dynamic. Most twins, if not every single twin flame, was raised, right, and had this energy dynamic with either their parents or the caregivers that they had or society at a large, where their masculine and feminine energies were not raised equally, right? And this can happen a lot on a society level because society expects certain things of men and certain things of women. And this can cause us to be out of balance or out of rhythm or out of inner alignment with what our natural harmony is. So what do I mean by this? Balancing energies in the twin flame dynamic has a lot to do with balancing the inner masculine and feminine. So if you didn't already know, we all have masculine and feminine energies already innately within us. This also correlates to the hemispheres of the brain, right? So we have the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere. And the right hemisphere controls the left side of the body, and the left side of the body is controlled by the right hemisphere, right? So, and vice versa. I don't know if I just mixed that up, but you get the gist. And so the balancing of energies here has to do with becoming a conscious creator. So when you are looking to balance your energies, you have to take a look at, where am I using too much masculine where I could be using more feminine? Where am I using too much feminine where I could be using more masculine, right? And so we have to look also at the aspects or the qualities of masculine and feminine. Now, I will say I am not an expert at this. So if you are looking for somebody who's more into the divine masculine, divine feminine perspectives, that might help you more. But if you want to continue watching this video, I'll also walk through it with you. So divine masculine qualities are going to be ambition, protection, right? Creating a safe container, providing, right? Action oriented. It's going to be things like logic and linear thinking. Whereas now the feminine is going to be more feeling, more intuition. The feminine is going to be more resting or more receiving, more being open, right? More peaceful, maybe not quite as much action, more flow. Okay, so these are two very different energies, but we need both of them within ourselves to live a healthy and balanced life, right? We have to know when to act. We have to know when to flow with things. And so if you are trying to balance your energies on the twin flame journey, the best thing that you can do really is to get in touch with your inner masculine and your inner feminine and write down the qualities that you express of both. So for me personally, I was raised to be incredibly masculine as a woman. And this is true of a lot of women in my era because we were you don't need a man, women should be working, you have to prioritize your career, you don't want to depend on a man, right? Like, that is a very masculine perspective for a woman to be in, and it's not actually usually the most exalted expression of the feminine, okay? So the exalted expression of the feminine is going to be very flowy, very flexible, very emotional, very lots of movement, and very dynamic, okay? So that is the exalted expression of the feminine. And when you're raised in a more masculine society, it's very common for females to take on a more masculine role within their dynamics. And so if you are a female and you're watching this and you don't feel quite safe in relationships, or you have a fear of men, right? Or you feel like you're chaotic or out of balance, or you don't have a lot of structure in your life, right? These are all ways that we can show up and not have a balanced masculine and feminine. And if you're looking for more support in this space, I actually am advertising a group coaching where we take you through the entire awakening process that twin flames will go through on the twin flame path. And one in-depth section that we teach in this course is balancing these polarities. So when you also join as a member, one thing that you get if you want to join our membership program is that you will receive my Chasing to Attracting workbook, which also does help you balance polarities. So you can only always sign up and join to be a member, and that also has different activities and different reflective questions to help you discover, where your energies are unbalanced. So if you're looking for more insight, you can always just check below or join our community. And yeah, so just getting back into the video, you want to really tune into yourself and learn about the masculine energies and the feminine energies and where you employ both, because oftentimes we employ different traits within ourselves based on a program, right? We learned to do it this way, but that's not always the best way to do something, right? So this is all about, like I said, becoming a conscious creator and learning how to choose what tools you want to employ in every moment. And so a lot of twin flames at this point in the journey will realize that, oh, I've been lacking XYZ. Or you might actually have some twin flame merging going on, which is you start to display the qualities that you saw within your twin. So for me, for example, I was never very super consistent in my life. I didn't really follow through with things that well. But when I met my twin flame, it ignited this like burning desire inside of me to have like really intense routines, because I knew that that was going to be good for my high sensitivity. So I started and I did a yoga practice every day for like over 6 months. And that for me was a way for me to build that masculine consistency and that masculine stability. And so I worked a lot with different masculine and feminine aspects of myself. For example, one of the things that I went through deeply in separation was where I place so much of my self-worth in how much I can do. Now that's very masculine. So I actually didn't do anything. I didn't work at all when I was in separation. I just did my spiritual inner healing work. Now I was also recovering from a broken heart, so that's a whole nother thing. But I was really in my feminine in that stage, and I was living back with my dad for a little while, so he was also kind of taking care of me, so I was learning to receive from the masculine without feeling like I needed to give something back, and that was a big healing for my own inner feminine. So if you're looking to balance these polarities, these are likely some of the things that you will also go through or that you have been going through. And if you're looking to dive deeper into this and want some personal one-on-one help, you can always book a session with me, or like I said, check the links down below, and you can sign up for our group coaching where we go through all of this plus so much more. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions, put them down below and we will answer them, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for the love and support. Serena.